All right, here's another parable. The place where God lives, this eternal place of power and happiness, is like mustard seed. It's smaller than all the other seeds. But when it's grown, it doesn't say, see, you got to apply this. It's not saying heaven is little. It's larger than all the garden plants. It becomes a tree so that the birds of the air come and nest into it. In other words, how can I say this? Forget the futuristic aspect of heaven. Heaven in your life today is going to grow in your understanding.
Amen.
You might get a little bit of heaven in your life today, but you know what? Let it grow, and it can be huge in your life today.
Yes.
The aspect of power and happiness and God reigning in your life, let that seed that I'm telling you, let that grow until that's a big place you live in. Do you get this?
Yeah.
Amen.
Okay. A little further. Verse 33, then he spoke another parable about the kingdom of heaven. It says, it's like leaven. Once again, you know what leaven is? It's yeast that a woman put in several little loaves of bread. What's the picture he's trying to get you to see? That this whole concept of heaven will grow if you let it.
Amen.
Quit limiting it to being a place you go to, like a cartoon playing a harp when you die.
Yeah.
Quit limiting your aspect of heaven in that little box.
Yeah.
Let the whole concept of living in a place of happiness and power where God lives, let that start growing in your understanding where you can partake of it now.
Amen.
Okay. So he gave 3 parables about the kingdom of heaven. Look at verse 36. Then he left the multitudes that he was preaching to. He went home, and the disciples came and said, I'm going to paraphrase, Lord, you gave us 3 parables about heaven today. Explain, number 1, that thing about tares and wheat. We didn't really get that. Explain that to us. Excuse me. So, okay. This is like explaining a parable for dummies. The one who sows the good seed is Son of Man. Me. The field is the world. Get it? As far as the good seed, these are the sons of God's kingdom. They're good stuff. The tares are the sons of the evil one. Are you with me so far?
Amen.
The enemy who sowed them is the devil.
Yes.
Pretty easy to understand. The harvest is the end of the age. The reapers are angels. Therefore, here's the explanation you guys were looking for. Just as there are tares that are gathered up and burned, so shall it be at the end of the world.
Yes.
The Son of Man will send forth angels. They'll gather out of his kingdom all the stumbling blocks and those who commit lawlessness, and will cast them into the furnace of fire, a place where there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Stop. I am not going to go down this path because this would be a whole new CD box set topic about end time. But you know the word rapture is not even in the Bible? Did you know that? It ain't there.
Yep.
You know the Bible is full of scriptures that say that the meek or the teachable are going to inherit the earth. That basically we win everything, that guy loses everything, Now, did you understand what Jesus just said? He said that at the end times, at the end of age, the bad guys are going to be taken out first.
Mm-hmm.
Shall I say, the bad guys get raptured? Study it out yourself. The evil things first get taken out.
Mm-hmm.
Amen.
I didn't write this. And I'm not the author of this, but I can read sometimes. First, they will gather out of the kingdom. Isn't that another, doesn't that help you understand that the kingdom he's talking about is now?
Amen.
The kingdom is just not somewhere in the sweet by and by.
Yes.
That's an aspect of here and now.
Amen.
Do you know that there are some people in church, in Christianity, and religion who are stumbling blocks,
Yep.
Yeah.
who are lawless, who are causing problems, who are messing things up now in God's kingdom now, not in heaven in the sweet by and by, but in the aspect of the kingdom of heaven now? There are a lot of people trying to mess that up. Well, guess what? There comes a point when they get bundled up and cast into fire first.
Amen.
Why? Because then the righteous will shine forth as the sun in the kingdom of their Father. Jesus said, he who has ears, let him hear.
Yep.
Now, everybody has appendages. Okay? Everybody has ears. So he was saying, everybody who can hear this on a deeper level, not that you can just hear words coming in
That's right.
your appendage.
That's right.
Who's got ears to even understand what I'm saying? Don't see this one-sided. See, this is where it gets deep. This is where I could spend 2 or 3 days trying to explain this. Yes, there is the futuristic application that is totally contrary to this whole rapture doctrine. Okay? This says very clearly that at the end of the age, the evil's going to get taken out. And you guys who are righteous get to shine.
Amen.
Okay? Don't stay there. But now see if you can understand the present tense application of you guys living in the kingdom of heaven now and shine forth. Get all the junk out. Let the junk be collected and taken out of your life to where nothing shines forth but the righteousness.
Amen.
See, you got to hear this on different levels. Don't concentrate on the futuristic aspects, because that's what I always say. Daddy will take care of it.
Amen.
Apply this stuff to today, to yourself on a different level. Okay. On that day, all the stumbling blocks, and the ones that commit lawlessness, bind them and cast them into the furnace of fire, into the place where there's weeping and gnashing of teeth. All right, down to verse 44. The kingdom of heaven, once again, another parable. It's like treasure hidden in a field, which a man found and hid, and he found hid, and from joy over it, he goes and sells all that he has and buys that field. And 45, what's he talking about, people? Heaven. And he's not talking about heaven is sweet by and by. He's talking about heaven and how you can apply that to you now. It ought to be something you find. Oh, I get it. I think I found something.
Amen.
The place where God lives with happiness and overcoming power is within my reach now.
Amen.
Okay, I found something. Now it says, now sell everything else that you can to buy that. Value that.
Yeah.
Invest in that. Not the future. This is a parable of heaven. He can't be talking about the sweet by and by. He's got to be talking about heaven today.
Amen.